Lagi mong sinisiguradong patas. Lagi mong inuuna kung anong dapat. Hindi mo kayang malunok ang katotohanang marami pa rin tayong kababayang gutom at walang tahanan. Kaya hindi ka tumigil sa paglaban. Harapin ang kahirapan. Tulungan ang nangangailangan. Basagin ang korupsyon na kanilang nakasanayan. Sa loob at labas, man ng Pinas, bakas na bakas ang iyong tapang puksain ang mga problema ng bansa. Gamit ang lakas, gamit ang isip, gamit ang puso. Kung para sa mamamayang Pilipino, si MP, wala yang sinisino. Manny Pacquiao.
Valoria goes left. Valoria flips it up and in!
Orlan Lamar, but Lamar gets the step and the finish.
Hail Mary. June Manzo will fire.
Oh my goodness!
June Manzo all the way from
Serrano, Beguelo, Serrano with the basket. Fuentes, no hesitation, gets it to go!
No!
Obisto, yeah! Jason Obisto with the putback!
This is the Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League live from the Alonte Sports Arena in Biñan, Laguna. This is day 6 ng ating 7th season. We got two legends there in John Ferrios, the assistant coach of the Mindoro Tamaraws, and syempre si Ken Bono, the White Tamaraw, who came through with an explosive game on a short stint on the floor. And Biñan naman is parading a new face, but no stranger to Philippine basketball. Gilas legend and World Cup hero Jeff Chan is now part of the Biñan Tatak Gel lineup together with Mark Pingris. Siyempre si Mark Pingris, no stranger. The Pinoy Sakuragi, of course, has been a stalwart of Biñan since a few seasons back. And they will be joining forces as they take on the Mindoro Tamaraws led by Ken Bono. Magandang gabi mga kaliga, sila of Tupas kasama si Coach Mike Perez. We are reunited just like Jeff Chan and Mark Pingris. It's a story of reunions, Coach. Ang ganda, no?
I like how you put it. Reunited.
Oh, reunited. And we're also reunited with Sydney Crespo. And we will see her later on. No? But again, the story of the night so far, Jeff Chan finally suiting up for Biñan. Anong madadala niya dito sa team na to?
Well, a lot of things, especially on the outside shooting. I mean, every time that Jeff Chan rises from the outside, you know, he's properly squared. You know, let's face it, he's deadly from outside.
Oo, kahit, you know, not the youngest anymore.
Right?
Pero syempre, alam na natin, yung kamay ni Jeff Chan, kaya-kaya pa dito sa MPBL. Mindoro, in their last game, they fell behind sa dulo ng laban na to against Imos Brotherhood. With some of their former players on the other side, natalo sila dito 75-83.
What even made that painful is ang ganda ng simula nila pero again, yung fourth quarter nga, doon nga eventually nagkaroon ng evaporation itong presence ng Tamaraws, all because of their former teammates in De La Cruz and JJ Caspe. Matter of fact, they still held to a 4-point lead entering the fourth quarter, but you know that 14-26 in the final period cost them. And if every time that you turn the ball over 16 times, you give up 22 points to the opponent, that's gonna cost you. And you gotta be able to get more points in the paint in that game, and that's something that they need to address as well in this game.
Oo, so syempre, no, Mindoro has you know, some new guys coming in. No, wala nga si Caspe and De La Cruz, but one player who's entered the lineup is Wendell Comboy, you know, one of the stars of Abra last season. He had 14 points against Imos, and he was a dead shot from beyond the arc. 4 of 8 para kay Ino Comboy. 9 points in the first period.
Yeah, yung mga 3-point makes ni Wendell Comboy really gave them that huge advantage in the first half. But then again, when the shots were falling, that's when everything went south para dito sa Mindoro.
On the other side naman, Biñan suffered a defeat on opening day against the Abra solid North Weavers, and it's just a shame because Abra agad na nakalaban nila. And we all know kung gaano ka-formidable itong Biñan team na to. 60-69, they, you know, medyo huli na sila nakahanap ng rhythm nila. Of course, Nino Canaleta was there, played well in that ball game. Hinabol nila dito itong Abra, no? You know, got it down to 5, but just fell short in their comeback bid. It's a 60 to 69 defeat for them.
And it's tough to be going up against the very active and very mobile bigs of Abra. That's where really the problem lied on. All the stats that's leading up to bigs, rebounds, offensive rebounds, they'd lost in those departments, including points in the paints. And so, you know, a little bit of control, the boards, very important if Biñan wants to win this game.
And of course, they are back in the comforts of home, the Biñan Tatak Gel. So you expect them to bounce back in a big way as they battle the Mindoro Tamaraws. When you talk about Biñan, you talk about the resurgence of Pamboy Raimundo since late last season. No? Ang ganda na pinapakita ni Pamboy. And tinuloy-tuloy niya ito against Abra. He finished with 11 points, a very efficient 5 of 7 from the field.
And I like that he stays in coordinating the offense, but I love that he starts scoring points already, a much-needed production on the front line of Biñan.
Expect a big game from Biñan as they welcome Jeff Chan into the lineup. They take on Mindoro. Let's go to Richard Tampos for the starting lineup.
Solar Sports. Here are the starters. First, for Mindoro Tamaraws. Playing center number 51, Chadi Rangel. Starting at guard number 17, Joseph Sedoripa. Small forward number 16, RJ Ramirez. Point guard number 5, Axel Inigo. Power forward number 6, Riego Bam Bam Gamalinda. The head coach is Rodney Santos. His assistants are Ray Alao, John Periols, EJ Fine, Ernest Alao, Robert De La Rosa. Team manager Sandra Norte. The team owner is Mayor Jennifer Ina Alegre Cruz. And now, for your Biñan Tatak Gel Beast Motorcycle GameX. Small forward number 88, Kenny Roca Curva. One guard number 0, Pamboy Raimundo. Two guard number 22, Carlo Lastimosa. Playing as center number 4, Kristan Big Boy Hernandez. And at power forward number 29, your very own prom cup in Pin Street, Mike Maestre. The head coach is Boyet Fernandez. His assistants are Gino Manansala, Gino Manuel, Eliazar Kabutodan, and JR Maransala. The team manager, Jojo Kunanan. LGU partner is Honorable Vice Mayor Jel Alonte with Ruben Tan and Monching Talisayo. And the team owner, Sanjay.
Starting 5 of the game is brought to you by 1xBet, our title sponsor in Season 7 of the MPBL. Mindoro has Axel Inigo, Joseph Sidorifa, Sadi Rangel, RJ Ramirez, and Bam Bam Gamalinda. Biñan naman has Pamboy Raimundo, Carlo Lastimosa, Big Boy Hernandez, Mike Maestre, and Kenny Rucacurva. First possession to Biñan in black.
And then both Mindoro and Biñan really going to their usual starting fives. This was the 5 that started strong for Mindoro against the Imos Brotherhood team in their game.
Pamboy Raimundo gets a pick from Big Boy Hernandez. 3-ball for Pamboy.
Yan ang nagustuhan ko ngayon kay Pamboy, no? Every time he gets that switch and he finds that space enough for him to launch a shot, he will not hesitate to take it.
He's been very, consciously looking for his offense. Kasi Pamboy Raimundo. And why not? He's been working hard.
Yeah. Tsaka naging intentional na rin siya, no? Talagang he wants to be adding more production in that spot.
Carlo Lastimosa. Hernandez with the pick. Raimundo to Kenny Rucacurva. Back out to Carlo for 3. It's good. 2 for 2 from beyond the arc for Biñan to start the game.
And I like how they move the ball around. And Carlo, he looks so much better compared to last season. Mas mobile siyang tingnan ngayon, no? Because of the weight that he's lost.
First 2 possessions, crisp ang ball movement dito ng Biñan.
Agree.
Gamalinda. Maestre is whistled for the personal.
And Gamalinda always on that elbow side. He is going to be operating from that spot.
Check out this three-pointer galing kay Carlo Lastimosa. On the kick out.
Catch and shoot situation for Carlo. Didn't mind that close out by RJ Ramirez. Just went straight up.
And Gamalinda puts Mindoro on the board. Maraming salamat sa LGR Sportswear, the official outfitter of the MPBL. 2 for 2 for Riego Bam Bam Gamalinda. Veterano na yan ngayon. But once upon a time, a young Turk. A young Red Lion.
Right. Ibang klase nilaro niya sa Beda.
Naabutan pa niya si Sam Ekwe, no?
Yeah.
Borgi Hermida,
Yeah.
Pong Escobar.
Grade school yata ako noon.
Ako rin.
Oh, Kenny.
Kenny Ruca Curva, confident-looking jumper from Kenny Ruca Curva. Biñan starting out well here. Rangel taken away by Ruca Curva, fouled by Rangel, stopping the break.
Now, if you're Coach Boyet, you're happy that 3 different guys have actually started scoring for your team in Biñan. That's Kenny, Carlo, and Pamboy. And more importantly, you're playing defense the other end and forcing turnovers.
Where you're looking for your response if you're Biñan after the loss in Ilagan against Abra. Pamboy.
Good. Look at how they're fronting against Big Boy. Nice pass.
Pamboy Raimundo again.
And that's just staying in control. He fumbled that ball underneath. Really just had that vision to find Big Boy Hernandez right there underneath.
Pamboy's level of consistency has really impressed me in the last 6 months, 7 months. Ruca Curva on to Carlo Lastimosa, and Biñan is up and running, 12-2. In the first 2.5 minutes of this ball game, Biñan Tatak Gel already establishing a 10-point lead here. Ruca Curva to Lastimosa for our assist of the game, brought to you by 1xBet. Timeout, Mindoro.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Welcome back to the MPBL. Biñan head coach Boyet Fernandez admits it was quite ironic how they gave up too many offensive rebounds last game despite investing in bigs during the preseason. But he says there's nobody else to blame but him, as Biñan is still trying to familiarize themselves with the system. Inaayos na daw nila yan mula practices. Paalala nga daw niya sa mga bata, huwag kayong mahiyang dumipensa sa mga kuya nyo. Hindi porket maigpit ang depensa sa practice ay wala ng respeto. A good reminder from the veteran coach. Now, going up against a retooled Mindoro, ang importante raw ay matapatan nila yung bilis at intensity ng kanilang mga bagong wings. Your thoughts, Coach Mike?
Maraming salamat, Sid. And that was a point brought up during the coverage, against Abra. But okay, it had, for me, it had more to do with Abra than Biñan. Yung advantage na nangyari doon for Abra. But again, this is that was a tough way to start the season. But here, kita natin yung superiority nila agad dito sa ilalim.
That is right. I totally agree. I mean, it's different you going up to start the season against Abra because that team is on a different level right now. But the way that you're playing right now, these guys have very good field goal shooting and the execution has been very fluid. And you like that different guys are scoring. Hindi na yung, Kenny just go out and score. It's different guys that's actually scoring here for Biñan.
Coach Boyd Fernandez. But they did have some moments against Abra.
Right.
And Biñan, malayo na yun. We thought it was already a one game for Abra pero nakahabol sila kahit papano. And that shows you the pride of this Biñan team.
Right. They really just ran out of time. Had there been more time, it would have been a little bit closer. Who knows, may have turned the way of Biñan, but it is what it is.
Carlo Lastimosa with some defense there. Comes up with a block.
He's just so much different than the way he moves, Carlo Lastimosa. He can score, but right now he's showing us that he too can defend.
Axel Inigo. Bienes with a jumper. That's last touch on Sidorifa.
And Sidorifa is one guy that I'm sure Coach Rodney would love to see scoring from the outside. He was really good at shooting threes in their previous loss against Imos. And the hope really is for him to continue to be shooting and making those attempts because it really just helps spread the floor and not be too dependent on Comboy for outside shots.
Here's Raimundo. Finds Big Boy inside.
Oh,
Big Boy flexing early.
And how about again, Pamboy Raimundo finding a big guy curling underneath, not forcing it.
And you know what's impressive about that pass? Is that he passed it to the space. No, hindi niya pinasa diretso sa tao. Pumunta doon si Big Boy kung saan ang bola.
Right.
Check out this play of the game brought to you by 1xBet. He was well defended. And you see that?
Right.
Papunta doon sa space. There's a area right there for Big Boy.
Yep. And Coach Boyet clearly telling his big men, curl under, go the opposite side if you have a guard driving so you get an opportunity to score.
That's the Mossa will drive.
For a moment there, I thought that was Kenny Rocacorva when he was elevating.
Oo, iba yung nakikita natin Carlo Lastimosa.
Iba talaga.
The man on a mission, Carlo Lastimosa. RJ Ramirez. Swings it over to Bienes. The extra pass. Sidorifa, three-pointer.
Those are the shots that he makes. Even in the previous game against Imos, you swing that ball over to him in the corner with the defense coming in late. Chances are he's gonna calmly knock them down.
6 points now for Joseph Sidorifa. Plenty of time on the shot clock here. Pamboy trying to go inside to Big Boy. Natapik ni Bienes. June Manzo is ahead. Binigay kay Gamalinda. Back to June Manzo. That's a three. Too strong. Rebound. Gamalinda. Sidorifa will try again. Corner three. In and out. Rebound ni Rocacorva.
That one almost halfway in again for Sidorifa.
Pamboy. Maestre to Lastimosa. Launches. Short. Manzo gets the long rebound. 2 on 3.
Look at that. 4 Biñan players right down. Transition defense against 2 white shirts.
It's one and done para dito sa Mindoro Tamaraos. 16-8. Rocacorva to Pamboy Raimundo. 6 on the shot clock. Maestre. 3-second violation.
Sayang, they were trying to get as much time on the clock before letting go of that attempt.
Carlo Lastimosa. I thought he was going straight to the locker room. But he isn't the one being substituted. Si Rocacorva yung pinalitan. Changes also for the lineup of Mindoro. Ino Comboy is in the game and he'll shoot the three. Alam mo na yan.
Yeah. And you know, he's always going to be like that. When he played for Abra, now he's playing here for Mindoro. It's the same shot and the same percentage.
Subido. Inside to Lastimosa against Sidorifa.
He wants a clear.
Carlo. Travel.
Good defense there against Carlo down on the low block. Didn't have anywhere to go. Couldn't find his cutters on the weak side.
His three-point shot is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. And we have the Negros Sniper making his debut for Biñan and the MPBL, Jeff Chan.
This
My
is
good friend right there.
Yep, I know. And this is going to be interesting.
Wala pa yung ano eh, si Ken Bono. There's a Ilonggo reunion.
Oh.
Manzo is fouled by Subido. Ethan Galang on the other side, a former UE Red Warrior, has also entered the game for Mindoro though.
Yeah, and he was pretty solid last time around with the Imos. He helped a lot points in the perimeter jumpers para dito sa Mindoro.
It's got good size.
Yeah. Tsaka maganda yung effort niya eh. You know, he's very actively cutting to space.
Mayor Ina. Mindoro bench there. June Manzo, 9 points, 2 rebounds, and 3 assists against Imos.
And one thing I feel that's changed this season is that mas maganda yung exposure or yung visibility ngayon ng mga point guards, and a lot of the teams have really shored up from that area on the point guard.
And so Ken Bono has also entered the game, so ito na.
Ikaw na lang walang jersey
Canaleta, the turnaround shot. That will go. Galang with the rebound. Naligay kay Ino Comboy. Bono. Galang fires a 3. Himpayan, agawan sa rebound. It ends up with Jmar Himpayan. Pido. Chan. Play broken up by Manzo. Balik kay Pido. Inside, Waray Himpayan.
Well, that's a tough proposition right there if you're the defense. You've got Pido driving that left side of the floor, and on your corner you've got Chef Chan and the big man rolling underneath. Tough cover.
Pick your poison.
Yeah, tough cover.
Bienes. Manzo. Finds Bienes. Chan on the help.
Wow, those active hands by Jeff Chan.
Well, that is something that is an underrated part of Jeff Chan's game, yung kanyang depensa. As we check out that pass to Himpayan from Pido. Playing the zone here. JJ gets into the lane. The fadeaway over Bono. Bienes getting the rebound over Himpayan.
Good control of the rebound there for Mindoro.
Manzo to Bienes, the extra pass. Comboy for 3. No, rebound Himpayan.
The running kick, they want everybody to go downhill.
Subido inside to Himpayan. And could not handle the pass. Manzo. Back to June Manzo.
Switch, they're blitzing it.
20 seconds remaining. Nabitawan ni Bono. JJ Pido. Shot clock already off. And they can go for the last shot of the quarter.
Here we go.
Jeff Chan for 3. Air ball.
A step in 3, which he normally would calmly sink, and just ends up with a smile.
And, Biñan has a foul to give here. Oh, no call. Comboy, another try, but Subido was trying to foul Comboy.
That's right. That's what Comboy was also signaling to the official, that he got pushed.
Biñan with a much better start. Carlo Lastimosa looking very good at the moment. Sedorifa has 5 points so far in the contest. And Pamboy Raimundo pulling the strings again for Biñan, finding Big Boy Hernandez for that easy 2. The end of 1, it's Biñan 18, Mindoro 13.
Para sa 100%'ong pag-unlad, para sa 100%'ong pagbabago, para sa 100%'ong paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo! 50 si MD! Kahati mo, si Manny!
Back at the Alonte Sports Arena in Biñan, mapapanood nyo ang Maharlika Pilipinas Basketball League on Facebook and on YouTube and on Solar Sports. So Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Coverage starts at 6 p.m. Bukas, biyaheng Nueva Ecija kami ni Coach Mike.
Yes,
and,
sir.
Sydney.
Yep.
So same crew para sa inyo bukas. Commissioner Kenneth Remdes, our Head of Operations Emer Oreta, and Head of Security Rudy Distrito. That trio always in attendance.
Yep.
Andrews is in the game. Ethan Galang. Galang will drive. Galang, what a move, Ethan Galang.
And again, so long as you keep that corner guy busy, that help has to pick his poison.
7 points and 5 boards the last time out para kay Ethan Galang. 3-pointer, Sobido in and out. Bono with the rebound. Quickly to Manzo. Galang against Himpayan. Comboy from way downtown, no good.
Biñan trying to push the pace right now, but Mindoro able to come back and defend.
Pido. Chan puts the ball on the deck. Layup for Jeff Chan.
Alam mo yung depensa nila na hindi mo alam kung titira ba o dadrive. You have to pick what he was gonna do next.
Bago naging nakilala si Jeff Chan sa kanyang shooting ability in the pros, it was actually a very athletic small forward.
And so no problems putting the ball on the floor and attacking.
No problems with that.
Right.
Sobido, 20-17 inside.
Oh, what a pass!
Lusot ang bola dun ah.
Oh man, what a pass by...
Bring out the goggles, Renzo.
What a pass by Renzo.
Lalabas ko sana yun. Ganun ako.
Against the zone, huh?
Oo.
I wonder what that
Pero
went
ang
straight through.
lakas ng pass.
Oh, lakas
That was
ng
a
pass.
bullet pass.
Right.
Ken Bono, he'll fire. No, Ashton Andrews with the offensive rebound. Andrews to Galang. Launches the 3. It's short. Rebound ends up with Sobido. Renzo to Himpayan inside.
And Renzo Sobido really just provides that added point guard vision outside of Pamboy Raimundo and Pido.
What a luxury to have.
Oh, yeah.
Quality guards on your lineup. 24-17. Actually, ganun na yata yung personality ng MPBL teams ngayon eh.
Oh,
Nag-i-invest ang mga teams sa magagaling na mga gwardya.
correct. And that's why right now it's very important that the defense continues to defend against these very skilled guards.
The assist of the game is brought to you by 1xBet. Pretty bounce pass inside to the waiting hands of Jaymar Himpayan. The White Tamarao Ken Bono. King Falcon dati, ngayon White Tamarao.
Pero his game of post-ups, you know, that's still pretty much valuable for Mindoro because you can run the offense through him on the low block.
The slasher.
Yes.
This is a game full of monikers.
Yes.
Inside, Himpayan.
And so far, Himbayan has found that dunker spot to be a formidable point of attack para dito sa Biñan, and his guards just keep on finding him.
8 points for Himpayan. Comboy, step back jumper. Tough shot, rebound, Himpayan.
That's a tough one.
Chan. Canaleta lets it fly. Ken Bono secures the rebound.
And he let that fly because that's still within the range of KG. We've seen him win games in that situation.
Bono, jumper,
Oh,
yes!
wow.
I've seen that so many times in my life, Ken Bono.
Have you played with him in any recreational or against him?
namin yan yung Ilonggo.
So you never got that elbow from him.
Never. Oh! Jeff Chan with a 3 ball. And yan po ang reason bakit kinuha siya ng Biñan dito.
That's right. And so now, you gotta be conscious of where he is.
Bono with the runner. That's off. Himpayan with the rebound. Canaleta.
Watch out for Jeff.
KG for 3. No.
One more kick.
Himpayan was looking for Jeff Chan. Comboy. Layup.
Comboy really just very much aware that when you get that offensive rebound, they're gonna look for their best shooter from 3, and that happens to be Jeff Chan. Covered that lane and able to deflect it, ending up with that fast break.
And still a zone here for Mindoro.
Right?
Inside to Himpayan. The kick out to Sobido. That's a
Yes.
3.
Ganda ng ball movement ng Biñan.
From outside to inside
Right.
and out again.
Right. They're trying to generate that long closeout. See just 13 assists already for Biñan, and just credit to the type of basketball that they've been playing here.
And nice exchange here between the two teams. A double dribble on Pido. Ashton Andrews knocks down the 3. That's his first basket in the MPBL. This 3-point shot of the game is brought to you by Extreme One-Stop Shop Appliances. The Negros Sniper has arrived in the MPBL. Jeff Chan knocks down the 3.
And Galang had the right idea to use his right hand to challenge against the lefty in Jeff, but just enough arc on that attempt by Jeff.
There's a reunion here. Jeff and Mark Pingris.
Oh, yes.
Sidorifa to Comboy. Yes, sir.
Comboy wants in on that 3-point battle here.
8 points para kay Ino Comboy. Just a 3-point lead for Biñan for all their good play. Oh, Jeff Chan open again. Short this time. Sa ganda ng laro ng Biñan, Mindoro not far behind here.
Yes. They're actually doing good at just hanging around. Oh, man.
And nice extra pass, and the breakdown defensively leads to the 4th point for Bam Bam Gamalinda.
Yeah, a total of 21 assists already between these two teams. And so far, we're seeing a really good game between Biñan and Mindoro.
Ashton Andrews able to find Gamalinda inside the paint. 32-31, timeout Biñan.
Para sa 100% pag-unlad, para sa 100% pagbabago, para sa 100% paglilingkod, para sa 100% Pinas.
50 tayo! 50 si MB! Hati mo, si Manny!
Back inside the Alonte Sports Arena in the city of Biñan, the city of life. Papanood yung MPBL on Facebook and on YouTube and syempre on Solar Sports Mondays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. Loisa Andalio again is here. Oh, yung,
Yeah, because
Ronnie Alonte
Ronnie
is in the lineup.
Yep, lineup of Biñan.
One-point game with 4 minutes remaining in the half. Rico Corva has entered the game in place of Jeff Chan. Poy Aktup gets blocked by Ashon Andrews.
Good anticipation by Andrews. Thinking that Poy was going to go right.
Sedorifa is open. Good closeout by Poy. June Manzo up against Sobido. Parang UAAP lang.
Yep.
Bam Gamalinda. No good. Andrews.
Andrews very active.
Comboy for 3. No. Rebound. Waray himpayan. Already with a total of 6 rebounds. Ruka Corva is fouled.
Yeah, yan ang mahirap pag kasi Kenny Corva nagbababa ng bola. You have to stop him up high because if he gets that momentum going downhill, he's just too skilled to fabricate shots even through contact. Pero sobrang ganda ng ball distribution itong dalawang team. A total of 21 assists already in the first quarter, the second quarter, and in 2 quarters rather.
Oh, so Ruka Corva at the line. Pamboy Raimundo is in the game. Mike Maestre as well. Third point of the game for Kenny Roger Ruka Corva. Jay Yutok has been inserted by Coach Rodney Santos, the slasher.
And this is just, I think, the first time they got to the line, itong Biñan.
34-31.
They're going to go on the middle ball screen again here with a flat 3.
Sedorifa. Manzo. 5 seconds on the shot clock for Manzo.
That's a double, right. Manzo was trying to go to his left side where he's pretty much very comfortable finishing with his floaters, but he fumbled it.
Maraming salamat sa LGR, the official outfitter of the MPBL. Poy. Baba sila kay Mark Pingris. The Pinoy Sakuragi finds Aktob. Poy Aktob. Aktob, a little out of control there.
Yep. And he elevated, not thinking kung paano niya tatapusin yung attack na yun. He was thinking dropping it off to Maestre, but too many hands in that situation caused that deflection. Thankfully, the ball stays with their possession.
Ruka Corva. Great inbound moment.
Yeah.
A lapse in concentration there sa part ng Mindoro. 6 in the ball game para kay Kenny Roger Ruka Corva. 5-point lead for Biñan. Jay Yutok, binabantayan ni Poy Aktob. Ashon Andrews, the handoff to Axel Inigo. Lets it fly and knocks down the 3.
And if you're going to have Axel Inigo shooting that way, and if Comboy continues to do the same, then it helps spread out the floor para sa mga big man itong Mindoro.
36-34, Pingris against Gamalinda. There's a double team. Pamboy fires a 3. No. Rebound ni Maestre. Libre si Aktob. Nabitawan ng bola. Great defense by Mindoro. Inigo.
Gotta locate other guys now.
Ball slipping away. Pamboy quickly to Poy. Basket was the foul.
And Poy making most of his skill and athletic ability and that strong hop to get that pass from Pamboy, go on a 1-2 and finish with the left hand through contact.
15 assists para dito sa Biñan. That's assist number 4 para kay Pamboy Raimundo to go with his 3 points in the ball game. Aktob could not complete the 3-point play.
And the beauty of those 15 assists are, it comes from 7 different guys on the side of Biñan.
7 turnovers, 15 points, 15 assists. Ashan Andrews misses. Aktub flying high for that rebound. Poy umatake. Yutok with great defense there to deny Poy. Yutok, he'll attack. Gamalinda, a little too crowded there.
Oh, it's tough.
Tough matchup against Pingris. Sedorif, flick of the wrist. No. Maestre.
And
Andrews has provided some really good minutes here for the Mindoro Tamaraws.
agree. And if you talk about hustle points and deflections, he's definitely going to be up there.
It's a 4-point lead for Biñan. But Mindoro will have the ball when we return. 55 seconds remaining in the half. .55 seconds remaining in the first half. Biñan leading by 4 against Mindoro at the Alonte Sports Arena. Vice Mayor Jel Alonte and of course one of the team owners of Biñan, Boss Monching Talisayon, who celebrated his birthday a few days ago.
Right.
Oh, happy birthday, boss.
Happy birthday, Boss Monching.
Maraming pumunta dun sa birthday niya. Mga masaya.
Oo nga. As always.
Oh, he's a fun guy to hang out with, Boss Monching. Saka mabait to. Generous.
Yeah. Correct.
38-34. Roca Curva. Jumper, short. Gamalinda with the rebound.
Good 2-for-1 situation for Biñan in that. They're going to get the last shot.
Inigo. 8 seconds on the shot clock. Andrews, look what I found.
Wow. Axel Inigo.
38-36. Pumapalag ang Mindoro dito against Biñan. Under duress. No look pass. Inside the paint. Great finish. Galing kay Ashan Andrews. Their play of the game is brought to you. It looks like Jeff Chan will be subbed in by Coach Boyet.
And now they've gone a little bit smaller here, a little bit more agile. 5 for Mindoro in anticipation of this final 10 seconds setup by Biñan. And of course, you introduced back Jeff Chan to try and space the floor.
To Mayor Ina Alegre, now start with you as one of the most